for those of you that follow my videos, it is now Friday, December 6th, 2019. It's about, let's see what time it is. It's about 8 o'clock in the evening. Currently on Michigan Highway 77, coming up into Germpask at the moment. And as you can see by looking at the video, the majority of the Upper Peninsula, I would say everything west of about Nobbin Way westward, including Newberry and all that from a line in that area westward, we've already gotten hammered with snow. I don't know about you guys, but this is the earliest that I've seen this part of the UP have this much snow. But thankfully here, the road commission is very good at clearing the roads because, roads are fairly clear. The only problem I've run into briefly has been some of your turn lanes. You know, the snowbanks have encroached in on your right turn lane, so you don't have much of a right turn lane left anymore. As I can see, I'm catching up on a snowmobile trailer. Those of you that snowmobile, be aware, the storm we had last week, the first storm we had, it decimated our snowmobile trails. So one club, all the clubs in the UP, all the snowmobile clubs in the UP, they are out brushing trails this weekend, but it's more like a natural disaster, recovering from a natural disaster, because we're talking thousands and thousands of trees that are down on the snowmobile trails. So much so that I know some of the trails, like in the Seney area, we'll be coming up on Seney shortly. They've been able to start grooming, but I know trails west of Seney towards Munising and towards Marquette, they can't even groom yet because there's so many trees down that they've got to get out and get these trees and stuff off the trails to even try to groom. Some other things to think about too. I know a groomer went out yesterday near Manistee and they ended up getting stuck. It's probably a mix of really deep snow. They're not used to snow this deep. It's the first issue, and then the second issue is, the trees being down, and with the trees being down, they could come around a corner and realize, oh, I've got to stop. And if you're pulling a full drag and she's loaded full of snow, it's not that easy to get going again. I know I can speak from experience. Me, myself, I used to groom snowmobile trails. Actually, I'd like to get back into it. I don't know who to get a hold of in my area that does it, but I kind of like doing it. Anyways, so here we go. We'll be in Seney. Well, I would say we'll be in Seney in about, let me see all the way around this guy. Yeah, we can. Good. Go around. Fuck you. Guy turns his high beams on right after I passed him. I'm like, alright, dude. You don't have to turn your high beams on to remind me that I just passed you, because the speed limit out here is 65 and he was going, about 40. He's probably like, oh, it's windy and it's snowing. And yeah, I know. It's windy. It's snowing. Earlier today I was in Lower Michigan and they got a little bit of snow. I was in the Alpena area. They got like 3 or 4 inches of snow, and everybody was white knuckle driving, death grips on the steering wheels, driving like, you know, it was Snowmageddon, and I'm like, come on, it's 3 inches, get out of the way. It's not that bad yet. Wait till we get 3 feet. Then you can slow down. But look at the bright side, having this much snow this soon. Usually, early, you know, late November, early December, you'll get times you'll be in this section of road, or in the next section of road we'll be on, which is M28 on the Seney stretch, and it'll be snowing so hard sometimes that you have difficulty determining, you know, where the road is, or, you know, which side of the, you know, which lane you're in and all that. And a lot of people rely on rumble strips, so much so that they put a rumble strip in the middle of the road, if it's on where that yellow dotted line is, and then not on this road, but on M28, once we turn onto 28, they've actually cut a rumble strip where the white line is. On other roads you go on, like I-75 or US 41, there's a rumble strip, but it's usually about a foot outside the shoulder line of the white line. And on 28, when we turn on that, they actually cut it right where the white line is, because the road isn't as wide as some of your federal roads. So, rumble strip. But before we had that rumble strip,